R4LTV.
What's up? It's R4LTV, and we are back in motion. Back behind the camera, bringing awareness to artists and creatives of all spaces, one interview at a time. And we had to come back with a special one. It's crazy how life works. It's been probably 10 years, like 2015, 2016, when I was starting a clothing brand around that time. Yeah. And like my creative side was brewing up. And I was just like looking online for, different people, creatives and stuff. And I came across yours. And just being that you were like the same skin as my cut, like the same color as my skin, it motivated me to pick up a camera. You know?
That's crazy.
For real, bro. And it's crazy how like now you're sitting in front of our camera.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's crazy.
So let's start from the beginning. So where were you born? Where are you from?
I'm from Queens, New York.
You was born there and everything?
Yeah.
So like growing up in Queens, like what were some of your like earliest memories that made you like curious about like storytelling?
Um. So I used to live in Maspeth. I grew up in Maspeth and stuff, and it's in Maspeth, Queens, like Glendale and stuff like that. So, um, it went from living that really nice neighborhood and like white picket fence to like my mom having to go to move to the projects.
Yeah.
And then me getting introduced to like music like Nas and then like stuff like that and seeing how like they were doing like their stuff because they would shoot like on the block and then I would see that as like my mom would never let me go outside. She was like the super Spanish mom, so I used to try to jump out the first
Look
window.
out the window and shit.
I know I used to jump because we lived on the first floor. We lived in a 1 bedroom apartment, so I just jumped out and I would leave. I would jump out that window, go down up the block, and just see them like shoot videos and shit. And they would do like all the acting and stuff. You would see it. So it was cool.
So what you feel like attracted you to that scene though? Like when you seen that?
Um,
Like how did you know what was going on at 7 years old?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know because I didn't notice like I was not paying attention to the cameras. I was more or less paying like the stuff that they would do, like just like a lot of the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay attention to it too much until after, like until it became like a normal thing. We started seeing in the hood a lot, and I didn't like I said I didn't really care too much about it, but it was there.
Yeah.
And it did spark it because I was too into the Disney Channel, so I liked all that other shit that they were doing.
Right. So when you feel like you realized that you was like in a bad neighborhood.
When I saw somebody doing crack on my staircase, and I saw somebody getting their dick sucked on the first floor. I noticed when my mom got EBT and Snap came in like paper, like it was like a benefits came in
I know,
paper.
the checks.
Yeah. So that's when I knew it was down bad. I'm not gonna lie, I knew it was down bad.
So I feel like I could relate to you because like I used to live in the pissy hallways.
Smelly elevator.
You had to jump over like crackheads
Facts.
sleeping in the fucking stairs. Yeah, bro, I hated that shit. I used to think that they was gonna wake up and like grab my leg.
Like, yo,
bro,
happened to me one time.
For real?
One time. One fucking time. Because we lived on the first floor. And we lived on the first floor, and then I remember we moved because after fighting in NYCHA for so long for 2 bedrooms because my sister was born.
Right.
And it's like, bro, we all lived in one bedroom apartment. It was like, and I remember we finally moved, and they were like, yo, we got a fifth floor apartment. Sixth floor, sorry. Sixth floor. That's and crazy. The elevator in Queensbridge, the elevator only goes up to the 5th floor. So I remember one time the elevator did not work and I had to go up that staircase and there was a dude sleeping in the like there. Yeah. And he dead grabbed my foot.
He probably thought you was trying to rob him or some shit.
Probably thought, I don't know, but I kicked the shit out of him and booked it. Like, booked it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. He recently died.
Also, you like,
eventually
you started.
Yeah, he was just that local crackhead. He used to have a car. And he used to be like, yo, he said, you think you could clean my car? And I said, like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he used to dead ass pull out the toy car. Like, that's dead ass. Like, it's the craziest shit I ever seen. Like, I'm so serious.
So I know, like, you was close to your grandmother.
Oh, shit.
So how did, what role did your grandmother play in your life?
Oh, damn, nigga. What's the plan? Nah, this hits this hits a little too hard. I'm not gonna lie. So if I start crying, it's cool. It's fine.
So you feel like she was like your protector?
Yeah, she was everything to me. That was the first woman I loved. She protected me like crazy. She was everything to me. Like I can't even explain it. Like, literally everything. I can't like. My mom wasn't around as much, so like she was everything to me. Like She was my mom. Like my grandma had 11 kids, and I always considered myself 12 because she protected me, took care of me. Like when things were bad, I used to get kicked out of the house, yelled at as a kid. She protected me all the time. So she was like my everything, like everything, everything.
Was that was before you moved to Queens?
No, no. So she took care of me since I was born. So since I was born, she lived in Maspeth. So my grandfather decided to sell the property, and he gave it to my aunt. So my aunt flipped on us and was like, "We gotta go." So they got super greedy because the house, and they kicked us out. That's just the fact of that. She even kicked my grandparents out, and they ended up moving to Queensbridge as well. So we all ended up living in Queensbridge, which was crazy. They lived across the street from us. They lived on 10th Street. I lived in Vernon at the time, and but my grandmother was always there. Like there was never a time when she was not there, and she was just everything to me. Like that was, like I said, the first woman I ever loved, and the first woman ever. I realized like that's what a mom should be.
You felt like she was like the glue,
Everything,
basically.
yeah, everything, like everything. There's literally everything. Can't even explain it. Like
So I know you mentioned that like there was moments where your mom would argue with you and
yeah.
she would like say crazy shit to you.
Later. Yeah, yeah, call me names, bum. You ain't gonna be shit.
I
You're
wish I
like your
didn't have
dad.
you.
You're like your dad. Shit like that. Like it was just a lot of torment. Like it was, you know what it felt like now when I'm older, because now I have a son and I realize a lot of shit. It was like you can't attack my dad or fix that issue.
Right.
So I'm the closest thing. I'm the closest thing next to it. So
So how you feel like hearing that as a kid affected your like your mindset or like the way you grew up?
oh, it definitely did. At least trauma. You believe that that's what it is, and then you constantly hear it in your life as you grow up, being called a bum.
Yeah, right.
It's the same thing, and then it starts to fuck with you because
You know
it's not true.
Yeah, but you start believing it.
But it's like if 100 people in this room tell you the sky's blue, and only one other person telling you it's green, I'm sorry. If they're telling you 100 people telling you it's green, and or one person says it's blue, you're gonna think something's wrong with you. If so many people are saying the same thing.
That's what I mean. Right. So you feel like not having a father figure like fuck you
terrible,
up that
terrible, terrible. Very terrible. I mean, I had father figures.
Right.
But terrible, bro. Terrible.
Like going through all of that, did you feel like you had to walk on eggshells at home type shit?
All the time. Not even on eggshells, bro. Felt like I was on glass. Every time.
That's crazy.
Every time, bro. Glass. Like being and then you don't want to say the wrong thing because you don't want to get hit. Right. Or stuff like yelled at. Like the way I grew up was more or less like I would get yelled at for almost everything. Like it was just I was always getting everything taken out on, and that's just what it was. The only thing I had was just imagination. Yeah. So that's why I think the whole video shit worked out on its own, because that's all I had to escape was the imagination of other things.
So you said it before, but like now that you're a father, like how do you feel like you see things like in a different perspective as far as like do you find yourself like forgiving your mother a little bit?
No.
No?
No.
Because like you look at it as like you shouldn't treat a child like that.
100%. Right. But I also believe people have a choice. You really have a choice, and I don't really care how far your back is on the wall. You have a choice, and if you have a choice, everything has a choice in life, and if you gotta understand when you make that choice, what either comes with it or what it is, or, and accept that you didn't make the right choice one day or the right whatever the fuck. So either or, you have to know you have a choice. So it's hard to feel like we don't have the greatest relationship. Like she's very ill now. We don't have the greatest relationship at all. So like, but it's weird because it's like it's your mom. Like it's such a weird, fucked up twist because it's like you don't like them, but you have like this weird soft thing for them, like because it'll hurt.
Yeah, right.
So yeah.
So if you could describe like your school life, like in one scene or like one word or whatever, what would that look like?
Truthfully, if I had to, Zach from Saved by the Bell. That ass.
Crazy. So like hearing your story, like I could compare sort of because like there was one time you said that every time you leave the house you was always happy, and then when you came back it was like a crazy like
yeah. I used to talk about that a lot. I used to always post about that. It always feels good when you leave. Doesn't feel like a prison. If that makes sense. Like I saw like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you used to be in Jersey a lot." Yeah, like anything but home. Because it's like everything's so exciting when you leave. Like you don't want it to end. Like I was one of those kids that when I was hanging out with my friends, it was such a weird moment for me because it was like I would already know how long we had left altogether before I had to go back to the house. So it was like weird. Like you could feel it when the room is shifting and people have to leave.
Right.
Like it's such a weird thing because it's like everyone gets it and it just happens. And I used to dread that. I used to look at the watch and I would do whatever I could to extend the talking time because I did not want to go home. Like I did not want to go back to Queensbridge. Like I really did not. And it wasn't because the neighborhood was bad. It was just like I'm getting attacked all the time at home. I'm getting yelled at.
Not outside.
Yeah, like I'm getting. It's like I only like jumped once in my hood once, and that was like my first moved. And it's like the rest was just all like verbal abuse and nonstop, being told you ain't shit and da da da. So it's like it gets crazy after a while.
So you feel like being outside is the reason why you got the job at the store?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, yeah. I worked at. It was funny. My mom got me that job.
Oh shit.
Because she kept calling me a bum and saying that I needed a job. So she went to the bodega and got cool with this lady named Carmen, who her son, which is crazy because they would say that we were the same. Two Puerto Rican guys, started as a kid. He ended up doing the bodega thing and opened the whole entire business and made money out of it.
That's fine.
And he put me in that position, same thing.
Right.
So like, I started working at the bodega making chopped cheeses in my hood.
But you started right away, like making sandwiches?
Yeah, they threw me in the. I got my fingers sliced open. I had to make the meat and shit.
I was a baker for 8 years, so I got burned.
So bro. Yeah, bro. And you know how deadly. You know you know how you have to rip the start like the aluminum. Yeah. The one that they have is sharp as a motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah! You saying the little ridges?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. That you look at that could be used as a deadly weapon. You could open someone up with that.
They do. No, I've seen some shit where they take that shit off or something.
Yeah, 100%. I've seen that 100%.
So like, you were still in high school when you was working? Or was that?
Yeah, I was like a super something though, because I'm gonna be real. I dropped out of high school, so I didn't finish. I dropped out. I was, okay. So I would go to school till lunch and dip. I only would go for the Metro card, and hang out with my friends and go play handball. And I didn't smoke weed or anything like that. I didn't start smoking weed until way later. Yeah, I didn't even drink it either. It's not my thing.
So when school finished, like, what was your life like after that? Did you have like a plan or like? Because you said when you was in the store making chopped cheese, you used to tell people that like, I'm gonna shoot your video.
Oh, that's funny. I posted that on Twitter. Yes, Okay, so wait, repeat that.
I'm saying like after high school finished, like what was your plan after that? Did you have a plan?
I didn't have a plan because at the midst of that, I worked at this place called Famous Hamburger. I was a sous chef there, and I dropped out of high school and I left the bodega and I went there. I still didn't have a plan. I was dating this girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but I was dating this girl at the time, and she convinced me to just drop out because I wasn't going. And
that's good.
So I picked up my camera because she had a Canon camera when I dropped out of school.
That was the one you were saying you was going around town just shooting whatever.
She said, I remember she convinced me to sign out. I left. And then I remember we got into an argument because I didn't know what the fuck to do. And I felt like I disappointed everybody.
Right.
Like my mom
trying to please her.
Like, because she was graduating and shit. She was doing her thing already. And like, she was focused up. Like, she knew what the fuck she was doing. So I wasn't mad at it. Right now, when I think about it, I'm not mad at it, whatever. But she convinced me to leave to Idaho.
That's crazy. You went out there?
Yeah. I was working at Famous Burger, so I was able to get my income tax. I think I made about $4,000 because I claimed my sister. Right. So I made like double the money, whatever the case would be. And my mom only wanted like $2,500, so I was gracious enough to give her that, and I kept the rest. Right. Then she put me on the Greyhound. She dead ass put me on the Greyhound, and she told me to go. And I went and I worked at a deli, Italian deli over there, and I made a lot of money there, with my cousins and stuff like that. And I was so caught up in the whole love thing that I really, a lover boy, I guess. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I really just like
Time be
I just
flying,
wanted to
bro.
prove a point. Like I wanted to do what she said. Like hey, we gotta work, gotta make it happen. And I did. Well, all that pressure, I did. And when I came back, she cheated on me with an older guy. She cheated on me with an older man with money who had a boat, yacht, etc., who lived in Long Island. She said I was a bum, spick. I cried. I cried for like 3 hours. My boy Sebastian was in the military at that time. He came from the military. Literally, we went to Astoria Boulevard. I can never forget this because it's so embedded in me. It's like I feel like this is like what started everything.
Yeah.
And bro, like, cause I was doing the video stuff in Queensbridge, but I wasn't really doing it.
Yeah. And when you were shooting your friends.
Friends, yeah. Yeah. And I went to Ditmars. I remember, and I saw her with the nigga. It was crazy. Camera? Yeah, cause like a week before. No, cause it was crazy. Like an hour before, I kept saying, "Yo, God, like, help me out here, like, please," because I don't really believe in God at that time. Right. Because once my grandma passed, I said, "Fuck this shit." So I didn't care. So I was like, I asked God. I said, "Yo, I don't even ask about you, bro. I don't care about you or nothing like that. But if you exist or if there's something out there, you need to wake me up and show me something. Like, please, like, show me something. Like, please, I need something. I need a sign." For some fucking reason, I decided to go see my ex-girlfriend, and I ended up going to Ditmars. And me and her had a great relationship after friendship type of shit, such as, whatever the case. And I go, whatever, and the girl shows up with the nigga, pulls up, parks the car in front of me. The dude's driving her car. He doesn't know I even exist, doesn't know anything. I remember she just looked at me and was like, "Yo, I can't date someone that dropped out of high school. I can't date someone that has a dream of filming." She's like, "That's nothing. Like, that's like, what is that?" Like, she kept repeating that to me, like, "Yo, what is that? Like, that's a fat."
That's the problem with being a creative, bro.
Yeah, bro. And when she did that, she said that to me. I cried, and then I figured it out.
You look crazy to people.
Yeah, but I understood. It's like,
no, I know.
At that time,
it's a long shot.
What are we doing? What are we doing at that time? So, like, come on, that time, who the fuck thought about content creator? None of that existed. Right. So yeah, that's what started everything. She violated me, called me that, and I said I had to prove something, and I did it in like a year.
So I signed a deal. You decided like I needed my own camera, like right there when that happened.
Yeah, I gave her camera back.
And then what you bought?
I bought a Canon T3i.
That's fire.
Paid $500 for it.
I think at that time that was like one of the best ones, right?
Yeah, yep. I went to Radio Shack, still crying. I'll never forget that shit. I'll never forget that.
That's crazy.
That pain was crazy. Yo, it was crazy. That pain was so crazy. Funny as that it was like I never in my life. I only felt that pain once before, and I never in my life went through it. Like bro, like that was such a shit that like, bro, to have someone you care about and you love, right? Like you think you love the high school bullshit. Yeah. Yo, you swear you love this person, like. And they dead fucking tell you a bum, and you find out they cheat on you with an old man.
Yeah, facts.
A nigga, but I respect the old man though, cause I'm like, yo, old man love young bitches, like it works, it works. So I'm like, I get it, and now I get it. New York, bro. Yeah, I'm like fresh out of high school. You got some money, like I get it. You got the yacht. I'm like, shit, invite me. I'm with the shits. Fuck. But it's crazy, bro. Like that shit really woke me up, and that's what started the whole thing. Literally fueled it for a year. I was like destined. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking get signed. And I did it. I got signed to Worldstar Hip Hop. And I went crazy. I just went crazy.
So like what kind of mistakes did you make like at first when you first started shooting?
Bro, charging cheap. I was charging like $50. Dead ass.
Nah, but not like money wise or nothing. I mean like literally shooting wise.
Sometimes not recording, forgetting that the recorder.
That's what I mean, like battery, like
forgot my SD card, dude, just not really giving direction.
That's what I mean. Like
I was just like pointing the camera.
Right, exactly. Because you try to mimic what you see.
Bro, keep doing this. Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck I was saying. I didn't really. There's no rule book to this. I didn't have enough money to go to film school. Bro, I had nothing. I had no degree, nothing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just like, with a fucking camera.
So I know you say that sometimes smoking unlocks your creativity.
Yeah, but yeah.
But how did it affect you like at first?
Because I was just suppressing shit.
That's what I mean. And then you don't notice certain shit. That's how you probably.
It was weird because I realized that I started smoking weed once when I signed, and I started smoking weed. Yeah, that's crazy. The moment I signed,
I'm rich.
I'm rich. Yo, it was a lot of money though. Like, so I remember I literally started smoking. I started smoking weed. Like it just happened naturally, and then I couldn't stop. And I kept myself busy, so it was a bad time, really bad.
So you feel like you was just experimenting like with effects and like trying to mimic what you saw on TV type shit?
Yeah, because I was looking at what was hot. So like to me at that time, you know, you had Chicago was the drill shit. That was what was fire at the time, and people wanted that, like the slow mos.
Yeah,
like everyone in my hood knows me for having the best, cleanest slow motion ever. People used to come up to me like, "Yo, how you doing that?" And I used to lie and be like, "Yo, 30 frames per second." And that shit was like the choppy shit, like a fucking robot. I used to lie my ass off because I didn't want to tell nobody how to do it, and you know,
take your game. Yeah, right.
So, but I figured out their formula, and then Cole Bennett came out, and I started realizing how he was doing it, and then I started doing it like in New York, and it just the effects. That's what really helped the Worldstar deal, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, hell yeah,
a lot.
So how you feel like people started reacting to like your first videos, like supportive or like?
It was kind of mixy because no one wanted to support me in my hood at the time, so I went to their ops and I shot their videos for them. With that ass.
So they saying kill this guy, and then you going over
Yeah,
here.
it was horrible. There was moments where it would bother me. I'm not gonna lie. There was moments where I felt weird about it because it's like
they never try to like press you about it. Like, yo, why you shooting these people?
Yes, it happened in my own hood. Like
that's what I mean.
What the fuck is going on? They were like, yo, what the fuck? But it was like, dude, you guys didn't want to like really fuck. Like they didn't really want to fuck with me like that. But once shit collided though, it was crazy. We made magic. Like we had like in my personal opinion in my neighborhood and being from Queensbridge, I feel like we had one of the best runs ever. Like we was on fire with those videos. But I was also shooting their videos, so it was like we were shooting out I was shooting out the best content at that time, which I feel like it helped me be who I was, and the reason why I had a name at that time. Because even before I signed, they knew who I was already. Like they were like, yo, you're knocking videos out on the same day. Like what the fuck is this? So it was cool. It was cool. Dangerous.
So I know you said that a local videographer told you to just stick to making sandwiches.
Yeah.
So like, how you felt like that affected your mindset to like continue shooting?
It pissed it pissed me off because it's like you're an older person from my neighborhood, and that like pissed me the fuck off because it's like, yo, bro, like I reached out to help out and want to be a part and learn from you as well. And
right.
It was like you sided me, bro. And then I remember he just said that like, yo, stick to what Spanish people do.
That's crazy. Yeah. So you feel like he was somebody that you kind of looked up to at that time?
No.
You just
no. Hell no. I just looked at it as like you're the easiest thing I can go outside and walk to.
Right.
Like I don't know much about trains at that time. I don't know any people. Like if I get robbed in my neighborhood, I know a few friends are gonna tell me who it is. If I go somewhere else, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
yeah, fact.
That's how I looked at it at the time.
So I know you say you got like a lot of inspiration from like Rick Ross videos.
Facts.
Yo. So what you feel like? What was it about the video, like the visuals or?
Bro, it was the way they caught things. Like it was just beautiful. Like it was cinematic. It was clean. It was like the slow mo was perfect. Like it was just the way they made him look, bro. It was like Tony Montana the whole time. Like, and, Dre Films, John J Visuals, Spliff TV. Like these motherfuckers is to me like it's funny because I reached out to them and they've answered. Spliff finally followed me like 2-3 years ago. I was screaming like I was fangirling OD because I was like, wow, like yo, you don't understand like your shit put me on. Like I was learning from y'all. Like there was no YouTube videos. I'm watching these fucking. I'm literally sitting there trying to figure it out how to do it on an editing program.
That shit was there before even like YouTube was out. Like you said, we used to watch fucking BET in the morning.
Yep. And I used to love those vids. Like I like more rock videos though. That was more my thing though.
Nah, I used to watch that shit too. Like Bullet for My Valentine.
Bro, what?
All that shit, bro.
Slipknot, fucking My Chemical Romance,
Linkin Park, all that shit, bro.
Halton Heights.
So at what point you felt like, cause you say you started recording your friends. So when did you get comfortable enough to break out and like shoot artists that you didn't know?
Never. I still don't. I still freak out. I'm never really that comfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you always feel nervous, like
fuck yeah, bro. I'm nervous right now.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
I'm nervous right now. I'm always nervous, bro. It still freaks me out when I do a video for anyone, whether it's someone who's somebody or someone who's upcoming. I still feel like I'm doing this all over again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You feel like that ever bothered you and like it made an artist like doubt that you had it, like the potential, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah, all the time.
But they never cancel like at the shoot or.
I've gone into arguments with people on set before.
No, but I mean like literally cancel the whole shoot.
Oh no.
Or
I don't think so. Not that I can remember. At least.
So I think when you first started, you was going like by your government name, like before Director Gambino. I'm not gonna say it. But I'm just
Wait,
bringing
say it
it
because
up.
you could beep it.
No, no, no.
Because I want to know what it was.
What you mean? Wasn't it Jonathan Mike Gambino?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. I
So
had like
like
one vid though. I had like
for
two.
real?
That's like two vids had that name.
That's crazy.
The two vids, yeah.
So when did you like officially wanted to call yourself director
All right.
Gambino?
My brother, man, my best friend Rick.
Rick the Raw?
Yep, that's my best friend right there. That's my best
Yeah, I
friend.
saw you shot a lot of his videos at first.
Bro, it's because of him that he allowed me to experiment, and that's how we got a lot. That's how I got the style of what I wanted because he believed in me and I believed in him. And like, bro, I used to. Oh man, bro, he named me this though. Like Dirty Gambino, he named me that name because he was like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you going through your name? Like, he's like, dude, you gotta do something cool. Like, it gotta be like something gangster, bro. Because you're short and you get mad and it's funny as fuck. So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, he's like, yo, you look like Joe Pesci to me. So I was like, all right.
So I sound like a director, basically.
Yeah, and it worked. It fucking worked though, because that's just to this day. Like, I try to change it. I'll put like directed by Gambino, and be like, I don't want that shit. What the fuck is that? So it's cool. It's cool.
So is that like around the time when your pops passed away?
Oh shit. Oh man. Nah. This is for my dad died.
2017, I think, something like
Yeah,
that.
around that. Yeah.
So like, did you build a relationship with him after like your childhood and?
He would be in and out of my life. Like he was in and out of my life. So I didn't see him at all really like that. He didn't come around more or less until I was really like in high school. So like we more or less built something cool for what it was.
That's what I mean, like after the fact or whatever.
Yeah, but then like we kind of like got into like a big argument and we stopped talking and then he died.
Right.
Like 3 years passed and then he died.
So you felt like you was using like shooting videos as a coping mechanism?
Yeah, hell yeah, 100%. It was a coping. It was. I figured the more I stayed busy,
it
will allow me to. It will allow me to travel, so I didn't have to be home anymore.
Sure.
Yeah, I also realized I was making enough money to get my own studio, which I had, so I stayed there. It also made me realize that I made it. I signed to Worldstar, so I'm flying places. I went to China, anything to get me the fuck away from my crib. So everything that guided me was to stay away. So I just didn't want to stop working. Right. And it just made sense to do that. Like that's what made me never stay. I was never home. Like my sister, I have a sister, and it's like we have a great relationship.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah. She literally, we have a great relationship, and it's like there's pieces there missing because I was not around. She knows why. Like we very connected on that. So.
But you feel like you were staying away for a reason?
Yeah, hell yeah.
To not like,
because who wants to be there? Like
I was gonna say, so it wouldn't affect you basically.
Yeah, because it's like, that shit felt like prison. Yeah, because it's like, it was crazy. Like even going to all these places, signing a deal, making money, moving around, traveling, having my own studio, going blogs, posting you up, people wanting to take photos of you. I took my mom to the Queen Center Mall, and I took like 17 photos, like literally. It was the weirdest thing in my life. Never happened to me. Yeah. I remember I went to Steinway, same thing. I got ran down on. It was crazy, and all this in front of my mom, and she still said I was a bum.
That's crazy.
And it was crazy. Like it was like what? Like what the fuck? Bought my mom a mom ring, right? Because her brother who died, my uncle, before he died, he gave my grandmother a ring like that. So I went and I replicated the same one. I dead ass went straight cash, got it done. And she knows what she does. She just never wears it. It's in the fucking thing. Literally, it's there. So that's what that is. Like you didn't matter. Didn't matter. Once I realized it didn't matter, I just did my own thing. I said, all right, bet.
And like when you grew up or whatever, your parents never got back together and nothing.
I've only seen my parents together one time.
When you was little type.
Nah, like no, a little older. I seen my sister was already born. I seen them together one time, like one breakfast, and it was amazing. It was great to see that. It was like a check. Okay, cool. Yeah. I saw it. I saw what it was. It was like another universe. It looked like for one point in time.
You felt like a normal, kind of like.
Felt like a family.
Because like you said, we watched a lot of like the Disney shit growing up.
Yeah,
and they always had like the perfect family.
Yeah, see, because that's what as weird as that is. That's when I was getting yelled at and mistreated and all this stuff. That's what I would always watch. Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like those things. Because I didn't have that. So if I didn't watched those things, I probably would have never understood what that emotion is like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing people seeing someone love someone is I think is the most beautiful thing on this planet. Like it's the craziest thing, and I never really saw it like that. So it's like when I would see TV and see when someone loves someone, like when you see the TV way, obviously it's written that way, but that's what you expected it to be.
So, exactly. Coming up as a kid, you're seeing that and you're thinking like words. So when's the house coming?
Facts. And mind you, I'm living in Queensbridge, so in Queensbridge, there's like bad shit happening. Like, bro, this gang shit happening, drug shit. Like, I'm seeing all this shit, and I'm trying not to be a part of it at the same time.
Exactly.
And it's hard. That's why I say you have a choice. But it's hard. It's really hard. And that's why I respect it. Like, that's why I have a lot of friends who are still in the hood and shit. I'm mad cool with them. That's why I understand people who are in gangs or stuff like that. Because I understand. Yeah, right. I've been around that, I have friends in that. And I understand. That's just hard, bro. And I don't blame no one who's in that. Like, I don't blame them because I understand. I get it. I totally get it.
So when I was doing my research, I finally figured out how I like came across your page. Yeah. And I actually like not met you, but you know what I mean? Like I ran into your work or whatever. Yeah. And my cousin, he was a rapper or whatever, and he used to go to this guy's studio in New York, and his brother, you shot a video for him. Yeah. So I don't know if you know Jose or Jose, whatever.
Yeah, I do.
And his brother's Nino.
Mm-hmm. Those are my guys.
Yeah, bro.
RP to Jose, bro. Fact. That kid had ears of gold when it came to knowing who's gonna blow up, what sounded good. He was a special.
Yeah, he was definitely ahead of their time.
They together they were crazy. Those brothers, they would be. I honestly think they would have been the biggest thing in the world. Like if things worked out the way they were supposed to. Facts. Their ear was insane. The influence they had, the stuff that they were doing, all through a fucking regular apartment building, like in a crib. And then he died. Like that was my. It's crazy. It's like I always regret that shit. That nigga dead died. Like, and it was the craziest part about that shit. It's like, yo, he has a son.
Like, yeah, I know.
That nigga, like, yo, bro, like, he was the first person I ever, like, seen that was going through shit. Like, with baby moms and stuff. Yeah. And, dude, it makes me so sad because it's like, he was doing everything with his music shit to get it to see his son and shit. And, yo, that shit is crazy to me. Like how that occurred and happened is, like, crazy to me. Like, I can't even, like, it's just, that shit is crazy. That's just crazy.
Nah, so I saw like around that time too. You was working with people like J Star the Prince.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
For real? Yeah, that's crazy. He was up there around that time. He was like popping. So I see like you still shooting videos for him today.
Yeah, here and there. Like when he.
But you shot one recently though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we was in Boston and shit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Crazy.
So I saw like you was also like interviewing people to like intern for you.
Oh yeah, that was insane. I hated that shit.
Like you ran through a lot of people. Or?
Yes, I did.
How was that?
Horrible. Very bad. We ran through a lot of stuff, a lot of bad shit, a lot of crazy shit. We've seen things. It was insane. Never do that again. A lot of equipment lost. A lot of funny shit. A lot of bad situations. A lot of branch offs. A lot of own teams came out of things. Yeah.
Oh, like I don't want to say like that, but basically like they stole your sauce and ran off with it.
Yeah, I mean, you have Amazon, then you have Temu. It's like then you have Yogi Law, Baba Blue, whatever the fuck,
Alibaba.
Yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever.
So going like back on your YouTube and stuff, like your views weren't like crazy at the first. They were like 1,000 to 5,000 type shit. Yep. So like that Tay 600 video.
Oh yeah,
that was the one that like blew it up for you.
Yeah, it did. It definitely. It was my first. Oh man, bro, he gave me my first million views.
So how did you meet him?
Oh man, dude, it actually doesn't even make any sense. Me and my cousin, J Star, the Prince, boom, we in his crib. We're over here like, fuck, this is a true story. I swear to you, I can call him right now, like, and he'll say the same thing, bro. We literally fucking met him out of nowhere. Another God-given thing that we dead ass threw in the air, and it fucking dead ass happened. We were living in a fucking trap. We're fucking listening to drill music. This kid is doing gauntlet, everything, boom, pow, squad, whatever the fuck. We're smoking mad weed. Boom. This fucking kid goes, damn, I just need a feature with a Chicago artist. Boom. The next day, his cousin is in an airport and takes 100 to there chilling and needs somewhere to go. And he calls, and next thing you know, we have a Chicago artist there in the fucking crib. And it's like we do a song and everything.
No, I remember that because he still had his dreads at that time.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it was one of those moments where it was just like, how does this even make sense? And we did the song, and he looked at me and was like, yo, I'm gonna give you your first 1,000,000 views. I was like, all right, yeah. And then boom, next thing you know, it was a fucking 1,000,000 views for sure in a day. Like, that was my first 1,000,000.
So did you feel like validated? Like,
fuck yeah, I did. Hell yeah, I was getting only like 2,000, 3,000 views. I wasn't hitting that much. Yeah. And this was before I signed to Worldstar. So that's how crazy that is. Like, I wasn't even onto anything. It was that video too that just, and that's how I got cool with Corey Guns.
Yeah, I saw he commented on your picture, like DM me.
Yeah, and then we started working, and Lil Wayne posted me up.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Lil Wayne's, they posted me up on this Lil Wayne thing, and on top of that, I did bro, shout out to Corey Guns, because that's really my guy, bro. Like, he took me to the Nickelodeon building. I don't know what to say, Viacom, I think it's Viacom. It's
like their network.
Yeah, he took me there to meet Nick Cannon.
That's fire.
Didn't meet Nick Cannon, but we met a whole bunch of other people. He wasn't there, but bro, he dead ass believed in me. OD though, like he kept telling me, he's like, yo, bro, you're really good, like at what you do. And I was like,
and you're saying that's before you were signed?
That was before I was signed. Like, he was,
that's fire.
Yo, he would always tell me like, yo, bro, you really one of the ones. Like, you have a good eye, bro. Like, you really have a good eye for this. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know, I didn't believe them that shit, because I thought at the time, like, you know, they're big artists. They'll take whatever the fuck. But
and then I saw who was it? Mike the Wagon commented on your shit too. That was Logic's cameraman.
Yeah, yo, oh yes, because I reached out to Logic, and then I reached out to his cameraman, because I wanted to know what lens he had, why it looked so wide like that. And he dead ass, like, I spoke to him and shit, and yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Crazy that you know that. This, like, I'm telling you, that Nardwuar shit is insane. Insane.
So did your like DM started flooding after that?
Yeah, that's when I started traveling to Chicago. I started flying to Chicago a lot and doing videos out there, and I went to O Block and stuff like that. That was cool. I think I was the first Spanish kid from New York, I think, that went there. The 469 one. And I went there. And I went there in the daytime. And we almost died because some little kids had a gun, and we did the, you know, I'll never forget Tay. These guys were coming, and Tay was there, and Tay was like, yo, he said, don't try it, shorty, or some shit. He's like, I know, don't try it. Don't try it. He kept saying that to the kids. And they were like, no, we not.
Oh, like they was going to fuck with you?
Nah, they were going to fuck with him. It was a horrible situation that occurred, and we was on that block. And they hit him up on on Twitter at the time. And I remember, I believe it was Just Below, the artist at the time. He wrote to Tay and was like, yo, you and your Mexican little friend. Some crazy shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was a crazy ass moment. It could have been really crazy. And my boy Wade Blaze, that was just another best friend of mine, he was there too. I flew him out to Chicago with me to come to experience that whole shit. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I remember that.
So, like, now that you started traveling and, like, you know, you was going from different places, like, how did it make you feel that, like, your own hood still wasn't giving you, like, that validation?
Oh, no, they started after. Like, once I signed, I ain't gonna lie to you, once I did the Tasers 100, and, well, they kind of still would fuck with me heavy after I was working with my boy Kev Dollars, like, Kids from the Hood and shit. Yeah. We was bugging out, so they were fucking with me. Things started getting really crazy when I was doing those videos, though. Like, I guess, like, it got, because it was like, I guess, you know, I moved up from just that.
Yeah, like, I got more people seeing.
Because now you're working with artists that other people from that we're listening to. So it was like, okay, cool, that's dope. And then that worked out on its own, and yeah, and it was cool. My hood was going crazy. It was awesome. I got a lot of support after that. A lot of keep going, and it was cool to see a lot of the people that I was telling that I was gonna do it. Yeah, like, write to me. Like, it was cool. It was fucking. That was the best part. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
So how did you start, like, adjusting your prices and, like? Because I'm pretty sure that was a big ass difference.
Yeah, it was. Because at that time, I was at one point.
Somebody's like, yo, half it's in 100 videos.
Yo, bro, yeah. I lost a lot of people, but a lot of people understood what was going on. And they also saw the development of how quality was getting good. So, and you like, they more or less, it was a lot of people I lost. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people, like, over time. And I still lose people to this day, so. But that's what happens. Like, you're gonna, it shows. If people really fuck with you, they'll still be there. If not, then it is what it is.
I mean, you lose more people, but you have more time, so it makes up for the money or whatever. Like,
it does.
So, like, when was the first time you remember, like, somebody flew you out? Pause.
It was funny story. To continue with this, that connects this. Yeah. I used to crack this joke with my group chats. I used to be like, yo, I was like, yo, I feel like I feel like I'm getting tricked on, gang. And he was like, "What do you
That's
mean?"
what I'm saying.
I'm like, these niggas
getting
hit
flown out.
One time I was like, yo, I'm getting hit up in the DMs, and they say how much, and then they're like, I'm gonna fly you out. You think about it? I'm like, I'm a hoe. I was like, I'm a hoe. Fuck. I was like, damn. Yo, and then you think about it, like, yo, I'm gonna get you a telly. You look at this conversation, and you're just like, damn, I'm getting, damn, I saw myself with the gloves. It's crazy. I'm trying to remember the first time I flew out was in Chicago.
Derek.
Tay.
Oh,
wait. What'd you say?
Derek.
Derek what?
Is it Griff or something like that?
Boy Blaze.
He took me
shit. He flew me to for his birthday to Miami.
Yeah, I saw you. You was like all the time going out there to Chicago and shit.
Chicago. It was crazy. Chicago, Miami, and Detroit. I was going and then LA. I eventually started going to LA a lot.
And that's around the time you met Picture Perfect.
Yeah, my old manager. Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you like put your trust in him to manage your career, or like, you know what I mean?
So I was all right. So I had two managers at the time. It was Julio, Julio who at the time was like J Vamp, and then it was just him. He managed me, and then his cousin is a heavy hitter, DJ Stilo from High 97. Yeah. And then that's how I met like Bobby Trends and all these people. And they liked what I was doing, and they started really like what I was doing and stuff. And then my manager at the time, Julio, contacted Picture because he was cool with his brother, and then that situated, and then he found out who I was, and then what I was doing, and how fast these videos were going out, and then that's kind of like how that like we linked up and we started talking, and it was more or less on the fact that who he was and knowing what he was doing, like he was with French Montana, he was basically doing what the fuck we was doing, right. And then they got lit, and then he was in that circle already. So think about it. Imagine you working with an upcoming artist, and then they finally sign. Imagine working with a bunch of for 5-6 years, working with all these people, and then for some fucking God given way, they all started getting lit, and now you're in that circle. So who the fuck do they call? So it just started all connecting. So I guess that he was one of us, but just more lit, and I trusted it. I was like, and then at the time I was stressed because I was like, yo, I want to skip the line already. I'm tired of shooting this shit already. I was like, I want to do bigger shit. So you just signed a deal, and I was like, yo, fuck it.
So what was it like signing that first deal?
Oh man, bro, it was scary as fuck.
Cause did you like read the whole thing?
Yeah, I read it. I had a lawyer. Cool shit. I had the same lawyer. As the governor, which was awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Coolest experience ever.
It's that Gambino ties.
Nah, he was my manager, yo. Yeah, shout out to him.
So it was like an entertainment manager. He
backed some shorty that was like there, and they were cool as fuck. And she was like, "Yo, I'll write you this contract." And I was like, "All right, lit." And we went back and forth for like 2 weeks and shit, switching things, because they were gonna lock me into where I didn't get to work with any other people outside, so I wasn't with that shit. If I'm not mistaken, I don't really be on point on that because it may or may not be true. I don't really remember, but I know something in that nature. I just didn't want to do it, but yeah, I just signed. And the first thing he asked me was like, "Who you want to shoot for?" And I said, "A Boogie," and that happened. 2 days later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then it just kept going, and I felt like it felt like some supernatural shit because it's just like everything just started happening once. Like, bro, like it felt like once you signed, everything just started. Yo, bro, it's like the world got the notice that you got signed, because then everyone just started, it just started happening. Like it's like the weirdest experience.
Nah, you put your foot in the door, basically.
Yeah, and it's like. But then it's like, what people don't understand is like you have to continue it yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Because your manager's not always with you, so like it's crazy, dude.
That's the misconception. The misconception that people get, that their manager has to do everything for them.
And that's not true.
Yeah, because you still have to do shit too. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have to have shit to put out for you and do stuff.
So you feel like that's like why you started 88 grams?
Oh damn! It used to be 88. Damn.
Or 88 Cartel.
Oh. Damn. That's fucking scary right now. The 88 grams, bro. I started that in my studio with my friends, my really close friends.
Yeah, because I saw you started you was trying to start a record label, was it, right? Yep. Type shit.
And it was working. It was so working, bro. Like I could have dead ass. I would have been rich as fuck right now. I ain't gonna lie. I know it. Like we had El Futuro, we had Mash, we had that yo, bro. Oh man, bro. It was, I can't even explain to you what that time was like. That was the best. I sometimes missed I missed all those guys. I'm not gonna lie. I missed those guys.
So who was in it?
I don't talk to any. Actually, we don't talk at all. Yeah. None of us. But was my Sin, Astoria, Castoria. Um, Damn, it was 2 a.m. Val, it's my boy Stoops at the time. I was, bro.
And everybody did like different shit, basically.
Kinda, sorta. Like, I would say certain things we can't say certain things. It was done behind. Some people had jobs that are not jobs. Like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like, I'm just gonna leave it as like that. Like, I plead the fifth on anything I say after this. But I'm just gonna say, like, we was doing shit, and it was like, it was a time in my life that I'll never forget. It happened so fast, and I really wish I'd hold on to it longer.
So you felt like being that you was
Bro,
mixing,
we was moving like the mob, bro.
but being that you was mixing
crazy.
both worlds with the real business and then that stuff, like it got into your friendships and all of that.
Yeah, but we was moving like the mob, bro. Like I was going to video shoots with like 20 people.
That's good.
I was moving like Bobby. I'm moving like Bob. Like, I'm moving like these dudes. Like, I was moving like a rapper. Like, this shit was fucking crazy. Like, I'm talking like my blunts was getting rolled. Like, I'm not. People know I don't roll.
Yeah,
I don't know. I swear, bro. I swear to you, this sounds so far fetched, but I swear to you, like sometimes I think about it. I can't. I have to look back on my Instagram archives to remember this. Like, I was really moving like that. Like everywhere, bro, I was getting driven. No need for a license. I was getting
paying
for his trips.
Everywhere, bro. This is like real shit. I'm moving like an artist, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit was crazy to me. And I would never do that. This is hard. This is hard to live like that. Let me tell you something. That's just hard, bro. Like I'm getting my blunts rolled, my camera set up. Bro, my guys in my ear, like, yo, what you gonna do? What we gonna eat tonight? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me finish the scene. Like, we're over here, bro. I'm getting money. Bro, there's money coming in. Worldstar money. I'm getting outside money. I'm getting money from somewhere else. And it's like it's crazy, bro. Like it's just a different fucking time from 2017 to the beginning of 2019. That was the craziest time of my life, bro. We had Lamborghinis outside of a fucking studio for no fucking reason. Why? Who the fuck are we? Bro, we had bulletproof vests. For what reason? Bulletproof vest with 88 Cartel on it. Like we dead ass signed papers to get that 88 Cartel shit like trademark to find out that the nigga did it without our names. My whole team exploded. Like we dead ass broke apart. A lot of bad shit. Mostly me.
So that's basically the same thing as the East Coast Mafia shit that you started.
Yeah, that was first. And then
East Coast Mafia?
Yeah, I learned a lot from that, and that's what made the 88 shit years later. Like I learned every mistake off that and how to do it better. And I made that 88 Cartel shit was lit, bro. Like it didn't make sense, bro. Like it didn't make sense that we were an artist, like they were an artist. Some of them wanted to be managers, some of them wanted to learn how to manage artists, and that's what they were doing.
Word.
But it was just a mix of like we had street shit in the mix of shooting videos.
Yeah, right.
And it was crazy. Bro, it was one time I think it got to a point, and I'm gonna just say this and we go something else. That people were outside watching the fucking place. At one point. Like that's how it looked that kind of suspicious at one point.
A lot of in and out.
A lot.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, not for that reason. Not for the reason that they would
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit. It was more or less just for videos, and it was like, Rob Dyrdek?
Yeah.
The fat fan?
Yeah.
Like that. In a room just like this.
That's crazy. But it was a warehouse or something?
No, just like this.
Oh, damn.
Underground.
Yeah.
And now it's an apartment building, $8,000 rent.
So let's talk about your Worldstar deal. So when did that come about?
2017.
How did that get put together?
Julio, fucking my manager at the time, he knew the guy, set that up, and that was it. Like it happened. They fucked with my shit, and I signed that shit, and shit just started happening, bro. Like
Q was still alive around that time?
Yeah, and then he died right after.
So you met him and shit, or
one phone? I've heard him on the phone call, and that was it. Like that was it, and then he literally died on it.
That's good.
Which was kind of crazy. Like that was like the most unexpected shit I ever seen.
So did
scared
you feel like you was gonna get let go or
no? But I was worried about what it would be like.
The direction it was going.
Yeah, because isn't everybody scared? What happens when the CEO dies?
Right.
Like everyone's scared. Like there's no direction and shit. So, but it survived pretty well for what it could have.
Yeah. So what doors did it open for you?
Many.
That you feel like you would have been able to do it by yourself?
No. To be honest, no.
Yeah. So like,
there's just some doors you can't do, bro.
Facts.
Because you need someone else's, code or their word to get in there. So.
Yeah. So I know you said that like you walked away from Worldstar after a while.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like led up to that moment, and like what wasn't aligning with what you wanted to go, or like how you was already working?
Um. Honestly, it was just at the time I wasn't getting enough videos. Like this, it's like to a point where 2 months would pass by and I'm not even getting hit up back.
So you felt like after a while they started like blackballing you, or
I would if I ain't gonna lie, it felt like that OD because it's like when you're not around it, it's like the benefits are gone.
right.
And that's why like certain parts I was happy that while that was happening, like I was able to make a name for myself, like actually talk to some of these artists, like towards the maybe the
facts. So you could shoot them facts.
yeah, and like build off of it because at some point I started to realize like I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of videos anymore. Like I don't think there's a like this is gonna happen because there was a situation where I got into an argument with YMLE's manager, like dead ass for a video shoot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wonder if that like played a role in maybe fucking up more videos for me later. But I don't.
Because that was through Worldstar.
Yeah, it was. But it was more or less it was just crazy. That hell situation was crazy. We just argued. We were fighting, and while he was in the car and shit. Like
you went to Florida type shit?
No, he so YMLE flew out here because he was gonna do a video with Lil TJ, and we were gonna shoot the little video, the song that they had, Lil TJ, and then they were gonna do a show in Connecticut at that same day, and they kept fucking YMLE's manager kept sending me a fucking wrong address every fucking like they kept moving around the city, and then we got into a whole argument, and next thing you know like we didn't shoot shit. And
shit.
Yeah, and that was one case that happened, and it was that. And then it was just like I wasn't getting a lot of videos. Like they weren't like sending me enough videos. I wasn't getting sent anything because usually they set it up and they send it to you. That's it. Like they would set it up and you go. So.
Like with a date and all whatever.
Yeah. And they'll talk you through it. They'll tell you like what's your ideas, etc. They'll send the treatment stuff like that.
Do they send you like people to help you?
No, not really.
So you had like your own team?
Nah, it's like this. Like if I say, hey bro, I'm gonna yo, matter of fact, yo, J Hound needs a video. Here's a song.
That's what I mean. Then if you want a team or whatever,
yeah,
you bring.
Sometimes they will find places for you. Like, oh, we're gonna shoot here in this place, and you knew more or less that where you were shooting was somehow cross branded to work to help that brand as well.
Right.
Like you could tell.
Promo, whatever.
Cars. Like you would see a lot of the stuff like going through that.
So without getting like into too much details, like what did you feel like you were seeing at Worldstar that like
just a lot of shit that
wasn't sitting right with you?
Just a lot of shit I didn't like. It's a lot like it's just a lot of funny. There's just a lot of funny shit in the background that you normally see. Even the funny shit, like it felt like high school.
People talking about each other.
Yeah, like a lot of funny shit. The stuff that you see in any like group, it happens. Like and it's like you just get tired of that shit. And it's like you start to realize like, all right, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I'm not like
I was gonna say you don't feel like you belong after a while.
Yeah, and it's like you also realize like some of it like it's just not your scene. You know, like after it, like some of it isn't. You know.
Yeah.
It just it's crazy. It's not. It wasn't everything I thought it was gonna be after like a few months passed in the year. Like I would say after a year passed, I realized like it wasn't as as what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, because when you first signed, that adrenaline's pumping. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to work.
And it's crazy because there was times when I'm posting on Worldstar and I'm dropping 4 videos that same day. Premiered like crazy, same fucking day, back to back to back. You go on the fucking website and you'll see me, the whole header, me, like everything. So that was cool.
So like looking back now, do you feel like walking away was like a setback or like?
Yeah, I do. But the thing is, I didn't walk away because I felt like I didn't. I really damn. It's so hard to explain this. Like, it wasn't walking away. It was just like, fuck am I doing?
You felt like that
because I wasn't. They're not sending me anything. Like they weren't sending me they weren't sending me videos to do and. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Like stay under somebody and do what? Like we're not doing anything. And it's like I didn't I didn't want to edit videos. Like I didn't want to just sit there and just edit videos for someone. Like
so it got to that point.
Yeah, like at one point it got to that too. Like it got to that, and I enjoyed all that shit. But it was just not the thing. Can somebody pass me a blunt? Jesus Christ, yo, I'm dying over here. But yo, thank you. But nah, that's just what it was. That's what it was. To be honest, bro. Like that's right there. And
So I know, like, I saw, like, while you was at Worldstar, or maybe even before that, I saw that you worked with like a lot of people, like Fat Boy.
yeah,
So how did you get like how did you meet him?
shot a video. Uh, I can't find myself. We did that video in a sneaker store in Queens, and became mad cool.
Yeah, I saw you shot like a couple videos from
Yeah,
him, right?
yo, I ain't gonna lie, changed my life though. Showed me something different. I can't. That's it. Like he dead ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I remember when you asked before, you were like, "Oh, you was traveling."
Yeah.
Traveling when artists like send you to come and shoot
Right,
whatever,
right.
and having Fat Boy send you to shoot is way different.
Why?
Bro, it's awesome. It's a roller coaster. He'll call you in the middle. Yo, bro, he called me in the middle of the night. Was like, yo, you want to shoot a video? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, right? Where you at?
I feel you. So it's
I'm
like
in Vegas.
some spontaneous.
Where the fuck? How am I supposed to shoot this? Yo, send me your flight details. I'm gonna send you that shit by 5 a.m. I was with my boy at the time, Cash, sitting there, the 88 Cartel.
Yeah.
We were just sitting there, smoking blunts, editing videos, literally, because we used to never sleep. Used to watch anime all day, and all of a sudden he goes, "It's 4:49," and I'm like, I told my boy, "Yo, if he sends this shit right now, we out. I'll get you a ticket. We out right now. How fast can you pack?" He said, "Bro, come on. All right, bet. 5:01, nothing. Nigga, 5:10, boom, email. We out. Go the car. We out. Next thing you know, I'm in Vegas. Vegas, and then next thing you know, we in Vegas. Wildin', he drops bread, spending mad bread, going crazy. Damn, yo, Gambino, you know you want to go to LA? Fuck it, we out. Now we're in LA. We fly to LA. Now we're in LA. And all of a sudden, yo, we need cars while we're on the plane. We need cars. We get off the plane. There's an Escalade and a Ferrari. Bro, what the fuck, right? You get in the Ferrari. You know where we end up at? Scott Storch's crib.
With Fat Boy? Oh shit, that's crazy.
Next, you know, I'm smoking weed, bro. With Scott Storch and his wife at the time is right there. And she's giving me a weed brownie before releases because she had this thing called Cocoa Nugs that didn't have weed at the time.
The chocolates.
Yes.
I had those.
Yo, we're sitting there and I'm in this dude's crib. And he says to me, I'm like, wow, this is a really nice crib, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. He says,
like, oh no, this is not even 1% of it. I said, what? Yeah. Just to realize, we were in the guest house that had a big ass fucking driveway. And then yo, bro, and the studio was in that guest little house, but he had another studio somewhere else. Yeah. And he had a rave, all these beautiful cars on one side that he had. Yo, bro, I'm sitting there living a fucking dream. And then he's like, you tired? I was like, yeah, kinda. He's like, yo, I got you a hotel. Boom, we're in a hotel now. And he's like, you guys want to leave though, or you want to stay? We just got the hotel. You got videos, Gambino? You go. I think picture needs you back in New York, right? I was like, I don't even know. He goes, yo, I got you a flight ticket. Don't worry. I just got to the hotel to sleep. Yeah. Now I'm on a plane leaving, bro. We was out. I have this all recorded. This was the craziest experience.
Money like that, like,
bro. He doesn't. At that time, I don't think he cared. He was living. I think as just like us. I feel like he was living a dream just like us.
Yeah, but there's a difference because the type of money they have, that shit don't feel real to them.
No, it don't.
You feel me? So like us, we work for money, so it's different. Like
I was really smoking, bro. I'm smoking weed, and I look up, and I see Beyonce's album and all the flags around it. I see G Unit, some shit with G Unit. I see like the Lean Back record. I see all these fucking plaques.
I think he did Candy Shop, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Bro, the fucking plaques are the size of the fucking thing like that. They're like one like this. The one that has worldwide 200 million something copies is as big as that. And the shit has like a diamond in it. Yeah. Bro, it was insane being in that. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, I'm poor. I'm from Queensbridge. I'm from fucking Queensbridge. I have no money like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting money. Nah, but this is not this is different.
That's a different level, bro.
Bro, different. And you know, it's
and imagine that was at that.
And that was at that time. And then yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro.
So I saw you did like the wrap up video for Uncle Murder.
That was fucking crazy. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit. Crazy video.
Did you get backlash for that?
Nah. Why?
No, just because sometimes he says like crazy shit in the.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've done crazy shit before. So
You
like,
which one was it that you shot?
the 2018.
What was that like? Or
What?
that was through Worldstar?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
That's why I met Fetty Wap that day. It was cool.
He was there.
Yeah.
That's fine. So I saw you did like a boogie,
Yeah.
a boogie and B. Who was it?
PNB
PNB
Rock.
Rock.
Yeah, yo. Yummy May, China Mac, Trill Sammy, Supreme Patty, Fat Boy,
Don
Lou
Q,
Got Cash, Bass Swag, Don Q, T Grizzly,
Lil Baby,
Little Baby,
Fresher,
and that yo, Fresher,
Gunplay,
yo,
Lotto,
yeah, damn,
Dream Dog,
Davies, Dream Doll, Jay Critch,
Corey Guns.
Corey Guns.
So like, I say that you're still working with some of these artists, but like, how do you transition from that to like, I don't want to say the new local artists, but like people like J Hound, like the newer like drill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are my guys. Yeah.
Because sometimes you get stuck working with like the same people. So
Yeah, hell yeah. It's hard. It's hard. It kind of. What do you mean, like how I switched over, or how?
not how you switch over, but how do you? Yeah, basically, I guess because once you left Worldstar, you had to dumb it down.
Oh no, bro, I was lost. I'm gonna keep it.
That's what I mean.
You know what was? I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is factual. This is actually fact. Like what I'm about to say. This is 100% fact. You know what was keeping me somewhat alive? Like in the midst of that,
what?
Doing those Squid Nights videos.
That's fire.
Doing those Big Swag videos, like having those people. Yeah, I did a lot of this for him. So it's like having some of those connections, because like with Squid Nights, it was a point where we would shoot a video and I would still chill, we would still chill and smoke and hang out and talk, stuff like that. Base Swag, same thing. So you build some of these connections with people, and in the midst of me not doing anything, they'll randomly just hit me up like, let's do something. Yeah. So it was weird how that would always work out and it would help me out. Like it would just help me out because I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. After the Worldstar shit, I was financially, I was fine, perfectly fine. Yeah. And then like I got into a relationship, I had a kid, and then COVID, and then I started really running out of like a lot of stuff. So it's crazy.
So like being that you was like around like all these people after so many years, like how do you feel about them? Like some of them they stop posting and
yeah, it sucks.
You know what I mean? Like
nah, it does suck. I hate when they do that though. Some of these guys have mad talent, bro. But I understand that I get this again. It's personal stuff that be stopping people. Real life shit become happening.
That's what I mean.
And I understand that the more I have more real life shit happening. Right. But I also feel like, yo, I know it's hard, but bro, gotta put it into the craft. Because if that's your only way of like doing what you love to do, then put your pain into it. Because there's someone just like you, dead ass going through it, has no clue if they're gonna get out of it. And if you could shed somewhat type of light, knowing that you can make it another few days, then that's what they need to hear. Right. So that's how I look at it. Like, so that's just how I look at it. That's why I post so much emotional shit online. Yeah, right. Because I know people out there, bro. Like, there's people going through it, and I'm a regular ass person that I've got very blessed with being able to shoot. Thank you so much for being able to work with a lot of dope ass people. Because at the end of the day, bro, I didn't have anything, nothing. I didn't have shit, and I have to remind myself that every day.
So like, with fame comes money and freedom. And you said you sent your mom and your sister on a vacation. So how did that feel like after so many?
How do you know that?
I just know. Thank you. I said no.
How the fuck do you know that?
So where did you send them?
I don't know if it was Puerto Rico or Florida. It was either or two.
How did you feel though? Like
it was cool.
Cause like
it was cool.
Coming up, like you said before, she would call you a bum and stuff like that. So you got to like, I don't want to say like
I was still a bum after when I got the tickets. I just was a bum because I didn't give spending money. So so yeah, like I'm like, what are you gonna do? Like fucking 50. What the fuck? Where are you gonna go?
So being involved with like video production, there's a lot of like dangers that come with it, and like you spoke about being in shootouts before.
Yes, I have.
And if I'm not mistaken, you got in one recently on June 5th.
Oh yeah, I did.
And you posted like a video of yourself, bro. He was like red as hell, bro.
Yo, bro, cause that shit passed.
Nah, yeah, you said the bullet like zoomed by you, or whatever.
Yo, that's twice that happened in that same type of frame. That's crazy. Nah, so I was by No, I wasn't in the Bronx though. I was in the city. Yeah. It's right by the piers in Manhattan though. Like it's dead ass like on the east side of it, on the west side of it. Oh. It's those little ass projects. Tao is right across the street. Yeah, Tao is right across the street from it. You would never think it's a project. It's just 2 blocks. Yeah. 2 blocks. I'm over there shooting a vid. Blah blah blah. You know, me and D Visions is there, and you know he's shooting a video, and I'm going to shoot the next video for someone else in the same vicinity. You know, regular running gun shit, drill shit. You know, boom, and it shit went down. That's it. Like it just went crazy. You know, something went down. A situation occurred. Boom. I remember running off. Running as fast as I could with everyone else in the crowd and like jetting it, bro, like jetting that shit. But hearing the sound of it was just great. It was so close, and I was like, again, bro, because this just happened to me when I went to Crown Heights in the summer. So I'm like, yo, what the? And that shit ricocheted off the fucking ground. I was literally on the ground, and you hearing it, ding, ding. So it's like that was worse to me. But this is again, like I felt like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was like the crazy, like that period of time frame was insane for me, bro. Like insane, bro. And they post me up, like the drill pages post me up, and they're like, oh, again, and it's crazy because it's like, bro, we get it though. Like we know this is what we do. We're cameraman.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It happens. It happens. But it's like it sucks when it does. So it's like, come on, this sucks.
So how do you find yourself like grounding yourself?
Like, you don't. You really don't. You just go on the next song and just keep pushing. Smoke a blunt and go about your day. That's the New York way.
So you don't take a break or nothing?
No. That's the New York shit right there, bro. Something happens and you keep going. You talk about it for maybe an hour with your boys and shit. Smoke this blunt and then on so about the next thing.
Work through the pain, basically.
Yeah, that's just what it is. That's the New York way.
So, in those, well, not those specific ones, but have you ever witnessed like an artist doing some crazy shit?
Like what?
Fighting, like anything, like.
Oh yeah, I've seen great artists do a lot of shit.
You speak about one, but don't say the name. Or no, you don't gotta say the name, but just like what happened in that situation or whatever.
Okay, cool. I can say this because this didn't happen here in New York. So
no.
I was at a video shoot. I was flown to. I went. I'll show you the video after this too because I have a clip of it.
I know what you're about to say.
What?
You was at a video shoot. The strippers had the money.
Yo,
the money got collided.
Yeah, how you know? I said this here.
Yeah, nah. You ain't telling me that, but
how the fuck you know that? Yo, how research, you know bro. That? Cause that video didn't even come out.
So, oh shit, for real?
Yeah, it's still on my drive. How do you know that? Nah, dead ass though. Nobody. Yo, if I call my boy Will right now, he's with the feds or something. Cause that's no way. Bro, that's in Detroit. How the fuck do you know that? Because that happened in Detroit, bro.
Yeah, nah, I know. So say what happened. Say what happened.
That was real crazy shit. Bro, I remember at the time I called my girl at the time because I thought I was dead, bro. I was behind a fucking car tire. Bro. I gotta put this down. This was crazy. Boom. At the video shoot. Boom. I'm in the kitchen. Trap. Boom. Detroit. AK-47s. There's guns everywhere. Everywhere. Pointing in my face. Boom. Yeah. Crazy. I'm talking like everybody got a gun. Boom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's different than New York guns and shit. So
the two strippers are there. They chilling. They asking me what they do. I'm like, shake ass. You already know what you here for. Yeah. Just get this shit done. Nothing else. They go.
What you mean? Turn around.
And I already they were like, and because they were like, oh, once they start talking about pay, I was like, you know you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Money that's gonna get thrown on you. That's the whole effect of it. That's what they want. This whole thing, whatever. So there was money for that separated, but there was money there. I don't know what the fuck they thought, but these two cousins literally had their re-up money or whatever they had, and they gave it to the strippers, and the stripper thought it was a great fucking idea to bounce the fucking money. I don't know what possessed this girl to do that. No one asked for it. And she just kept doing that. Both of them started doing that. It was retarded.
They probably know what they were doing.
And it fucking broke. And it connected. Oh my God, bro. The video stopped. The two cousins popped in. They start counting their bread. You already know what's about to happen. One of them says, yo, cuz, you're not, you don't have no more money than I did.
Oh, that's crazy.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what's coming out next, because you know they after too many times of saying the same fucking thing, they draw at each other. This nigga has a Uzi, bro.
Oh shit.
This other nigga has a Mac. Like, I never seen it before like this. Crazy, yeah. This shit was crazy, bro. They're pointing it at each other, and they're related.
Did you record it?
I'm sitting there with my Ursa.
You was recording?
No, I put that shit on the counter. There's a door right behind me, and I'm like, yo, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I was like, yo, I didn't even have a kid yet. I was like, damn, I'm fucking dead. This is how I'm gonna go out. I was like, yo, they still arguing, and I'm over here fourth dimensioning this whole thing and just sitting there to myself like, damn, this is what's about to go down. Like, I could run. I'm gonna leave the camera. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Bro. The nigga shot. I ran.
In the house?
Yeah, I ran. Shit. Ran out. Boom, 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 boom. I'm running out. I jump over the fucking side of this little thing that was on the floor. I don't know what it was. A rock. Could have been a rock. Yeah. I'm like, I called my girl at the time, and I'm like, I called my boy Cash to call my girl, and I'm like, yo, I think I'm dying, yo. I care about you. This was
He's outside.
I said, fuck it. Like, this is about to, yo, bro, because the way those shits was like, yo, it was like, so fast. And then everything stops. And I just said, I think I hung up, and I thought I died, because I'm like, why I got quiet? And then my boy comes out and says, yo, Gambino, pull up. Yo, Bino, pull up. I pull up. He says, yo, we're going to leave. You know, they're going to keep arguing. We're going to leave. We're going to still pay you. We're going to still give you everything. You okay? I got your camera. It was nothing wrong. And then they took me to a hotel. He made me go to a hookah place, and I got a hookah in a cup in Detroit. And I smoked hookah from a little cup that you go to Dunkin' Donuts. And
yeah, that's for the car shit.
Hookah in it, and I smoked it in my non-smoke-free room, and it was cool. And that was my night, and I dipped. And then he came to New York and shot a video in my crib when I got a crib.
Cameraman never dies.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Because there's a few Chicago artists that died.
Not even in Texas, I think
Philly cameraman too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So like being in the industry for that long, like you never got invited to parties, like industry parties.
Yeah, all the time. I've been to like content parties, streaming parties, like even back then, like some of the like artist parties, like when they do their thing. Yeah, it's cool.
So how real is the stories that come with that?
Oh, like what?
You know how they say that they have different rooms for different stuff.
I mean, I've only been to like a few things like that may look like that, but I never saw anything crazy like that. More or less, is people just getting high, bro. Like more what I've seen, people just get high, smoke mad weed, bullshit, and just do nothing and waste time. Like literally, when I would go to LA, that's what more or less people do. They go to the hills, they waste time. It's like literally, or they go to a studio. You see some weird shit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's always some weird shit that always goes on, like at video shoots or like at these parties. I mean, you just gotta be aware of it and hope your boy's aware, and then that's it, really. But there's always weird shit. Just like anywhere you would go, anywhere, there's always some strange shit that's going on.
Yeah,
it's always there. Some people just ignore it.
So what kind of things like go on behind the scenes that you would like tell like a local artist or like a director to be cautious about?
So damn, this is so much shit, but I would just personally say what something that they should.
Yeah, in general, like from people using them, or you know what I mean, like.
Oh, like honestly, no, bro. Just know how to negotiate. That's it. Just know how to negotiate. Some free things are worth more than paid things. If that makes sense. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, if I had to really be straight about what I would say about my career, that majority of the things that got me far was stuff that I did for free, and they just came back a few months later. That's why, like, I tell people all the time, if you do a good deed, if you don't expect to get the good deed back to you, it's gonna happen to you a year from now, a month from now, randomly. It could be something you did 10 years ago, great to someone, and God decided to bless you that moment.
This is my moment.
Oh, thanks, right? That's just still crazy to me. I still think that's whole crazy shit.
No, so you know, like a lot of people in the industry, they say that like it's not really about talent; it's about who you know.
Facts.
So you feel like
talent
that's
is
true?
a role though.
No, of
talent,
course, of course.
Talent definitely plays a role,
Yeah.
but it is who you know. Respectfully, I would always say it's who you know, because there's people who shouldn't be where they are, and they are there just because they know someone or their boy this or their boy that. You know how it goes, bro. Friends, you know how you gas your friends up.
So how do you keep like your integrity like around people who are like chasing power or money or attention? Because I know that plays a big factor too.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. You can't even ignore that. It's like
That's what I mean.
It's like a human thing, you know. Who doesn't want any of those things?
So how do you turn down that opportunity if it came across?
Honestly, I don't know. I would just say no. I don't give a fuck. I'd say no. I like going. I don't like following rules, anyways. That's just how I've always been my life. So this is me.
So have you ever seen like an artist or a director lose themselves trying to chase that like that validation from the industry or
Oh
like
yeah, hell yeah. I think all of us are suffer from that. Even myself. I think we all do. All of us do. And it's in some weird fashion of it. We do. I think we do. 100%. Like I think we all do. Because we all want to be, there. That's like we just want to be there.
that's why I say like people look at you crazy
Oh yeah.
because you have to be crazy to want something that's like rare
Oh,
basically.
100%. Yeah. But that's the fun of it.
That's what I mean.
The chase is fun. Like I don't know. I like the chase for me is fun. I enjoy it because it's always exciting. It's never the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean the camera's the same and stuff like that. Maybe we're shooting block the same, but people's story is always different. It's cool to hear it. Like if people only knew how relatable everyone really is, I feel like it would be such a different thing. Like such a place.
So if you had one word to describe the industry, what would it be?
Yo, insane. Dead ass. Like insane.
So I saw the other day you said that you was gonna stop playing with your own potential.
Unholy.
Unholy?
For sure.
That's crazy.
Cause it's like to be in this shit,
Right.
you gotta be nuts. Like you gotta be fucking retarded. Like no offense to that, any like the word, but you gotta be. Like you have to be. Cause you know what this everyone's chasing it.
Right.
Like everyone. It's like you're playing in the devil's lettuce. Like in the backyard. You're chilling with the devil in this shit. This is really what it is. It's so what it is. That's what you're doing. Like it's that everything you're doing. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be sad. Oh, I don't have no money. Fuck. Now you're going crazy. Oh, my bills for the video shit. Oh, my camera. Yo, it's nonstop pressure in this shit. That's why it's like I say, like, it's if you want to do this, great. But get ready to be bald. Right. My dad wasn't bald, so I'm good. But there's some people that will go bald fast in this shit. Cause this is getting paid late, not getting paid at all. Then they say exposure this and that. This is a crazy thing. Then you have to hang out with a bunch of fucking people that may not even like you, and they're on the same mindset as you, because they all know they have to be in the same fucking room, because someone in here has a little bit more pull than someone else, and everyone wants to get the same pull that he has. So they're like, yo, I need to go to this place because he's setting it up. This is a using business. I'm gonna use you.
Networking.
It's networking, and that's why like I be arguing about like why like I hate when people do this video shit and they just everything online is like, oh, look how much I made. No, right. You made that this week, gang. Show me what you made last month. Right. It's impossible. I know a bunch of video niggas that scam. That's another way you gotta live, bro. Like, there's no fucking perfect way of this. So it's like I that fake facade should be blowing mine. Like that's one of the things that pissed me off about this is that like that fake shit, because this is a hard business. You have to be crazy. I'm rich this month. Next month I could be a nobody.
Yeah, right.
That's dead ass what this is. You're chasing the fucking money.
So I saw a couple months ago you posted that you was gonna stop playing with your own potential.
Yeah, facts.
So
I woke up.
You've been working?
Yeah.
Like crazy?
I got new.
Because you did take a little break. What was it from? I saw like what 2019 to like not too long ago, kind of, right? Like 2023 or something like that. You started like picking up again
with the sweepers.
Not just videos.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because I saw, I think in 2023 on your page, you only have literally like 5 videos. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's literally all you did?
I was going through my shit.
So you just stopped shooting?
Yeah.
You wasn't working or nothing?
Nope. Not that I was just going through shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. That was the first time ever. ever that I did that shit.
Could you speak about what you was going through, or
What? When was this? 20 what?
like 2023?
Sure, it's not 2024.
No, that's what I mean. It was probably, yeah. That's why I said like it was soon, like closer to now, but I didn't.
Wait, this I'm just gonna sound so stupid, right? We're in 2025, right?
Yeah. Nah, I'll be having my moments too. I'll be like, yo, are we in 2026?
Okay, so in 2023, you said I only dropped what? 3 videos?
like 5 or something like that.
All right, so I was having a hard time with myself because when you're at a moment, when you're that person and the attention is on you, you're addicted to that shit.
Yeah.
So like being out of from Worldstar, like when you have like it's like when an artist gets lit, bro. Oh man, it's nothing like when you first get lit. It's like I say that feeling. I've never done this, but from what I've heard experience wise, people say that it's like heroin. That first time, the second time, and the third time's like to go down. Then you want to get out like the first and second time. That's what this fucking industry like.
So I'm saying you're chasing that high.
Once you get lit, everyone is in your DMs, bro. And it's like, bro, it got to a point in 2023 where I started losing money. Like everything started coming down, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like that was such a hard time because I could not figure out what the fuck was going on financially, and that was the first time in my life where things started to go down, and I did not like that shit. Because from 2020, from 2018,
19,
17.
Well, yeah, but
all the way to 2023.
Yeah.
I'm making crazy bread. Like I'm on a whole like that should save what I made then saved me for like
when you took off or
until
whatever.
like maybe like a year ago before like whatever. But yo, and that shit like I was losing it because I'm overspending. I'm also fucking depressed.
Bills don't stop, bro.
Bills don't stop. I just had my son. Things are just like, bro, like I was so lost in it because it's like all right, so I'll talk about it, fuck it. I just really want to spend more time with my son. That was what the whole thing was. I completely stopped shooting videos because I wanted to spend more time with my son and be a dad because I wanted to fill in that thing.
Right.
I wanted to do everything I didn't have because that's the whole thing. Like, you know, it's like, why not? Like, it's your kid, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a dad, right. You know? That's like, come on, it's your kid. The kid was swimming in your nutsack for mad long. He didn't ask to come out. No, it was just one time, you know? So it's like, you know, like, and it's like, I stopped. I didn't want, at the time, my baby moms to do things by herself because I saw what my mom went through. No one was ever around for my mom or for me my mom had help, but for my sister, it was just me helping my mom out. Right. Like I've raised my sister all the way until she was 20 years old. So I just wanted to be a dad. I really wanted to do that. Like so I started taking less videos. I started doing more editing for people. I stopped the traveling completely. I stopped. You can see it. All my travel was gone.
Where you like
gone.
It gets to a point where you feel like people need you more than your own family, and you just stop answering the phone.
Pretty much. So I was losing already a lot,
and I was depressed. People don't understand that. I was
depressed on it because I couldn't be myself, and I couldn't because there was so much happening to me, bro, in my life. Like it was just so much pressure, and there was really nothing I could do, bro. Like I just really wanted to be I really just wanted to stay there and be a dad. That was like the biggest war for me. Was like I had to be a dad, and this like I used to tell people all the time, hey, this video shit is always number one in my life. And for the first time after when my son was born, it was second. And that never happened for me. Because it was crazy because like my escape was shooting videos. My escape was leaving and shooting these videos both.
Facts.
Once my son was born and once me and my son, it was the craziest moment in my life. Because once me and my real shit. Once me and my son locked in eyes when he was born, the next day I called my manager Rob.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is before Rob actually. I called somebody and I was like, yo, I'm gonna just slow down a little bit on the videos a little bit. I was like, let me just slow down a little bit because my son's here. Like, I gotta be a dad. I need to learn this experience. Like, this is gonna be fucking cool.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not prepared. I'm gonna be very realistic. My son's mom.
I ain't even gonna hold you. When I had first had my son, I didn't even know that you had to like feed him every 3 hours.
Yeah, I didn't know this,
bro.
I didn't know they were gonna poop black.
Oh yeah, all that shit.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I got videos I'll show you where I'm holding my son and he does this crazy shit work and shit. And I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
But I wanted to experience everything that I saw on TV. I wanted it.
Yeah.
I want that shit. So I was like, yo, bro, I cut everything. I just said, fuck it. I knew I was going to take a hit, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I knew it was going to be worth it. Because it was like, I'm going to see something. My dad didn't see me grow. Like, that was the biggest thing for me. Like, and, you know, it was crazy because when my dad died, when he died, somebody was talking to him before he died, and you know, he said actually to my aunt that he used to watch my videos, and he's seen everything I did.
That's crazy.
And that he was like super proud of me, and that, you know, he was happy that I was not him, and I was a better version of him.
Right.
You know, and that always kept in my mind, like, okay,
that's
so
the
if
point
my
of
dad
life, bro. Exactly.
said,
That's the point of
I'm
life.
better than him,
This
my
kid gotta
son
be
has
better.
to be better than me.
Right. Exactly.
So he like the whole point is like, if we ever, I would say, if I get to that argument with my son, I want him to say, yo, you ain't shit. Great, because you are better than me. That's the point. That is the fucking point. So, you know, this is wanted to be a dad, bro. So I cut everything off. I said, fuck it. And that, honestly, I believe that was my biggest, that may have been maybe one of my biggest mistakes.
Right.
Like, not really focusing on my career, because videos was the number one thing that was keeping me sane, because I used to be able to leave. And for the first time in my life, I was actually not running. I'm not running. So no, there was no videos to run to for a break. I was going to be a dad 100%, 24 hours every day. And that's what it was. So I didn't have the escape no more. Right. So I had to really deal with these problems head on. You know what that is? For years, I'm like literally working and never having to worry about anything sad. Like, to be very graphical, if it's okay, I wanted to commit to it multiple times in my career. When I was signed to Worldstar, I wanted to kill myself multiple times. It was times where depression took me to a point where I'm like, damn, bro, why am I still sad? And I have everything I want. I had everything. I got the money. I got everything, gang. Like, I'm talking like everything you can ask for. People know my name. I'm everywhere I go. I could walk in. Didn't have to pay for shit. I'm getting brands sending me stuff. So it's like, imagine having all that, but so busy into it's like, I'm so invested into being Gambino that Jonathan doesn't. Right. Exactly. Jonathan is just there chilling he doesn't know nothing. So for the first time, me being a dad, Gambino's not being a dad. Right. It's me. It's Jonathan. You know what that is? That's for the first time I'm myself. I didn't have to be this guy outside. Exactly. Like, I didn't, so if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Because the whole time you're outside, you're basically a whole nother person.
And I still feel that way sometimes too now. Yeah, I'm still two different people. Like, it's crazy.
But you learn how to balance it a little more.
Sometimes it's hard. It's a little hard. But
that's what I mean. I know.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
And the older he gets, it's gonna get easier, basically.
Yeah.
So like,
that's why I'm working hard. Trying to, that's why it's like, again, my son gotta be better than me. Like, that's the whole point of this.
Right. So what's next for director Gambino?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I hope movies now. Like, I would like to do more short films.
You did shoot a couple of them.
Yeah, short films. I'm definitely pushing more now. My life has changed from a year ago. Like, from a year ago, like, I got like inspiration. I got a lot more inspiration now. I got happiness in my life, even though sometimes it may be a little chaotic. I still love it. It's awesome. Yeah. I got this cool thing going on. Like, there's a lot of cool shit happening in my life that's like fueling a lot of the new shit I'm doing. So it's awesome.
So like, you haven't had any deals on the table recently, nothing?
Honestly, I wouldn't take any. I like being myself. I like working for myself now. Like, I've been doing that for a while, working with the sweepers. Even though I have a manager and shit, I still do my own thing. So it's like, it's awesome. Like, I wouldn't want to go nowhere else. Like, I'm chilling. I'm good. I just want to make more money and just be more creative. Right. And do what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. So this interview wasn't just about success.
Facts, right?
It was about taking nothing and turning it into something.
Facts.
It was like about staying consistent when nobody's watching. You feel me? Like, trusting the process when it feels like nothing's moving. Feel me? So just keep going on your journey and keep going, man.
Yeah, just pull it through. That's all it is.
All right. So you want to give any shout outs or anything? Or?
I don't know. Not probably not.
He said I rock with myself.
Not that I rock with myself, but like, I just shout out to just everybody that believes in
All right, man. So thank you for coming through to Rap for Lunch.
Hell yeah.
Wrap it up. All right.
That shit was funny as hell, bro.
All right.
How the hell did you know about that Detroit shit?
R4LTV.